It's Jason. Good morning, Jason. We'll let you do whatever you're doing. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Oh, good morning. No, it's fine. I have a massage chair, so I'm getting massage and didn't realize I was muted. Steph, you're muted.
I said sometimes we see you on your motorcycle.
Yes.
Oh. You wear a helmet?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, and then speakers in my helmet so that I can hear, and then a microphone so I can talk. Yeah.
Awesome. Good morning, Big Dan.
Or no.
Have you missed us?
No.
That's a yes. You're nodding yes when you really shook no.
I like the truck, Ezra. That's pretty cool.
Hey, Steph, I was trying to hook up Ezra with Adriana's so when they get older.
Oh, with say Adriana's who?
Daughters. She's got.
Okay.
She was on a Zoom call yesterday.
Oh. I haven't seen these little girls, but I remember Adriana. That's funny. Are they really cute?
Yeah.
Oh, good. About the same age?
I think they're a little older.
Okay.
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ezzy's got lots of skills. He knows cars. He's learning to be a good chef. He cooks. He cracks the egg, mixes the eggs, and then dips and flips to make French toast.
Awesome.
So high five there.
Woohoo!
Yes, my little chef. And Dan, I like to think that you've been on a retreat for the last couple of days, somewhere by a pool in a massage chair.
Well, I was definitely by a pool. It just happened to be at my house.
Okay.
I was on a training course the last couple of days.
To become even a better discussion leader, trainer, and TCL.
To be better at what I'm doing. Absolutely.
Wow.
Where is everyone? Jason, has it been a low call like this all day or all week?
They come in like 10 minutes late now, it seems like. But no, yeah, it's been 6 people, I think it seems. Stephanie's been awesome keeping everybody engaged and hold on, it's a good spot last year. She's been awesome with it, yeah.
And Larry too, and I've been learning things from Jason and all your favorite rock stars, superstars.
I had no fear that you guys would continue on in the greatness with my absence.
Yeah.
That is the measure of true leadership, is what happens when you're not around.
I have a good example of that, but yeah, that's cool. Hi,
Good morning.
Robin. Hi, Ezra.
Oh boy.
Rob and Mara, did you guys enter through the link or did you click on the text?
One QWSA link.
Online link.
All right, I'm trying to get her to change that link so that you don't have to put the password in anymore.
Well, now that we know what it is, it's less of a big deal.
Right, just a pain in the butt. Trying to make it easier, that's all. Good morning, Adriana. Ding.
Ding.
How's everyone's week? I've missed you all so greatly.
Hi.
Hi.
Speaking of passwords, I'll just tell you that yesterday Mara helped me. It was really weird. Like my computer wouldn't let me get on Big Dan. I tried 3 different passwords. Of course, there was only one that worked. And then I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do it. And then I thought, I'll use my phone. So for some reason, maybe it was the internet connection. I'll make up some reason, but I did get on with my phone. So yeah.
If it's important enough to you, you'll find a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, I'm gonna turn him off because we're just talking so much.
Bye, Ezra.
Hello, Don.
Hello, hello, hello. Pastor Kim looking all fresh this morning. Look at you.
Yes, sir. I have an appointment with a client. I have to dress nicely.
I have an appointment with you guys. I just have to wear a red shirt, let you guys know what I am.
I didn't have time to change shirts.
It's okay. It's okay, Mara.
I'm usually in the theme, though. I like that.
Good morning, Teresa.
Morning.
Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Nicole. Haven't seen you in a while.
Good morning.
Did you guys know that today is the second day of the new working year?
Good morning, Dan.
Why this is the working year?
Well, technically, I mean, half of you were on my call last night, but what we do, it pays us in about 90 days in advance, therefore making today the second of the year. So how is your year starting?
Okay, pretty good.
Good.
Awesome.
We're going to see some growth out of next year, aren't we? See the subliminal head nod?
My husband, who's in finance, said the Fed this morning said it'll be now at least until 2023 before they raise rates again. So that should mean higher prices and lower rates for the next couple of years. So.
Nothing bad with that. I believe the economy's gotten a little addicted to low rates, so I don't think they'll ever be able to bring them back up, to be honest.
Well, it's one of their few tools they have to protect the economy now.
Yeah. And if you drop them too low, you can't bring them back up.
That's right.
And if you bring them up, it'll cause a recession anyways, because then money becomes too expensive and things drop in value. So, good morning, Eileen. All right, how's the week been? What's going on?
Well, you guys talked me into trying Keller Mortgage, and I tried the Ron Mass guy. So far, not been great. I sent 2 clients, and he kind of blew off both of them. So I'm not sure where to go now. I was reticent to recommend them anyway because they're not local. But
What do you
so
mean
the first client, they're already pre-qualified with Veterans United, and he was like, "Oh, just stay with them." Or the words that the client used were, he said, "Stay with VA until you sell your house and then refinance," but he didn't give any indication that he was willing to help. Then the other client, she called him, and he also just basically like blew her off, didn't ask if she wanted to pre-qualify. I actually just forwarded her response to him and said, "What the heck?" I'm a little more polite, but I'm like, "I'm sending you 2 clients, and you've kind of blown off both of them and not offered to help them. I don't know what your process is, but I need to understand what's going on."
That has not been my experience at all.
Yeah, well, when I called him, he was very friendly on the phone. He was in Florida on vacation, and he still called me back. But since my 2 clients have tried to reach him, not good.
That's not Craig, is it?
No, it's Ron.
But I used Ron just because he was in, I assumed, our same time zone, and it would be easier for clients to reach him rather than like East Coast. I know everyone recommended Craig first, but then someone mentioned Ron, and Colorado was really good. And I was like, okay, I'll try him. And anyway.
Yeah, I think that was one person that recommended him, and there's been I haven't used him yet, but that's kind of disappointing.
So she said that he didn't offer to like pre-qualify her or anything. Anyway, it was weird. Like,
I don't like that. I want our clients taken care of.
Yeah.
She's like, "I guess I'll stick with Nova," and I was like, "Okay."
That's not good. Of course, he probably blew him off if he's on vacation, but that's not right.
No, that's been a couple weeks ago now.
Yeah, that's a conversation that we need to have. It's like, hey, I apologize, I'm on vacation right now. Here's a good asset for you, and then you make a warm handoff saying, "Hey, I got a client sent to me. I'm on vacation. Can you handle them?"
Well, he said he told her that the lender assistant with closing costs of $1,000 toward third-party closing costs for loans of $150, which he told me, have to be with a Keller agent on Keller Williams listings, which that's not accurate, right? We can, as long as there's a Keller agent involved.
As long as there's a Keller agent.
And then it is my listing, and then checked the website, saw that there's 3% down, but then he burst my bubble. That term is for new home buyers only. Have you heard that? They'll only offer 3% for new homes.
3% for new homes only? No, I haven't heard that.
So that didn't make sense. I didn't get the vibe that he wanted to work with me. He never asked me if I wanted to apply for a mortgage. I told him that I was doing comparison shopping, wanted to know what he could offer. Had questions about the amount of times that they'd already run my credit, what would happen with an $8,000 mortgage. Anyway, so he was just like really non-responsive. Well, like, dang, I guess I don't recommend Keller Mortgage anymore. I don't know.
That makes you feel bad and look bad. So.
I know, right? So I'm like, oh, hey, these people should be able to save you. I'm told thousands of dollars, and then nothing. So I'm looking.
Well, I had a good conversation with Rich Osborne with Interlin, and also on that app, you can choose other ones. So I've got Fairway and Interlin, in addition to Keller Mortgage. So, at least there's, there's 3 different ones. Huh?
Dan, you like Fairway, right? Is that the guy you usually use?
Yeah,
Steve
I actually
Lemon.
have a lunch meeting with him today, Steve Lemons.
Uh-huh. And what they also do manufactured homes, which is nice. So Keller does not.
Oh, maybe that's why. Keller Mortgage doesn't do manufactured.
No.
Oh, that's important to know.
Yeah.
And Keller Mortgage does not have down payment assistance.
And your customers need to have their closing costs. You can't put it in the loan with Keller Mortgage.
Yeah. And I was doing research all day yesterday about all the different programs that Pima County and Arizona and federal have for down payment assistance. And there's a bunch out there. And Washington Federal is also really good to help our clients who are struggling, have low.
Sorry.
Credit
You did pick up the
scores.
phone and call me. Ron, call me back later.
Not that I speak for Keller Mortgage, but I'd like to be able to refer them out. We like to have good experiences for our products for sure. It's the ecosphere we work in. Good morning, Dick Nichols.
Well, good morning. You see who's behind me? The premier realtor forecaster of all of Arizona, Mr. Stormy Elias.
That is so cool.
I agree.
I
You're
like
hearing
that.
somebody from Miami Vice, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Love it.
Most of these people on here don't know what you're talking about, but I do.
Good seeing everybody. Thank you for giving me the password. I thought maybe you keep changing the password so I can't get back on. And
The password is 1KWSA in all capitals. That's the number 1KWSA in all caps. I am working on getting the website updated so the link will take you just straight in here. You won't need a password. So,
okay. Well, anyway, happy to be on board. You guys all look lovely and beautiful, and I wish you all good health.
So one of the key things I want to talk about is now that we're effectively in a new year of working, even though we have 3 months left of this year, everything we do is a 90-day, typically out point to where we're at, unless you got a client today that's ready to buy right now, has cash offer, wants to close in 30 days. That withstanding, I want you guys to start thinking about your goals for 2021. And this is the scripting part around that is, you need to script out your business. You need to write out where you want to go with your business and have that lined out. And it's really simple. A GPS or a 411. The GPS is going to be your goals, priorities, and strategies to get you there. GPS. And the 411 is the weekly work effort. 4 weeks, 1 month, 1 year. So your GPS starts, your 411 backs it, and you guys are able to like outline where you're going to go with
Sorry, fantastic.
Yes, thank you, Stormy. Very fantastic.
And are they not doing a business planning clinic like they usually
We are. It's this month. I don't know the exact date, but we are. It's coming up very soon. I'll get a date as soon as I have our staff all hand this morning.
Okay, and hopefully it will have a virtual component.
Oh, absolutely. So, is that a bullshit button, Dick?
Yeah, I love it.
Warning, bullshit alert.
All right. I love the shenanigans. I've missed you. My life has been too serious the last couple of days. Got a lot done, but too serious. Business plan clinic's coming up. It's going to help you identify your financial goals. Lead with profit. Who went to Aaron's class yesterday?
Aaron had a class yesterday?
Aaron had a class yesterday.
Oops, I'm not on mute.
Well, that answers that question. Or was it Wednesday? It was Wednesday. Profit first.
Didn't even know about it.
Yeah. Well, we need to make sure we have the right communication lines opened up for you guys. We communicate these things through email and text and our.
Usually we get those text messages, but I didn't see that one come through.
Oh, weird.
Or email?
We'll double. I'll make, like I said, I'll double check, make sure that's in there because it wasn't on the website because it was an in-person class, but.
Oh, gotcha.
We should have just posted it on 1KWSA just to say in-person class. That would have been nice.
Yeah, they should have. I see that it's not on there, but that's something I'll make sure gets done beforehand. Because y'all need to know these things because it's just value to you. I only knew about it because Miss Cindy Irwin called me. She's like, "Hey, Big Dan, are you going to Aaron's class?" I'm all, "What?"
What class?
I was like, I have class until 5, so I don't think I'll make it. I thought it was Zoom based. I was all, so I was like, "Yeah, I'll watch the recording," and come to find out it was not recorded. It was a live meeting. But I will get him to do it again because one thing Aaron loves to do is teach and train. So it's one of the things we do very well. Awesome. Any wins you guys are going to get this weekend? I want you to commit to it. What are we going to do? Come on. Robin's going to get a contract accepted today. She's going to write it this morning and get it accepted, aren't you, Robin?
I am. They're
go.
not reviewing until Sunday, but I'm going to write the best offer and get it accepted.
Heck yeah. Pastor Kim's going to sign a new client today because he's a rock star like that.
Yes, yes. So I just want to just make a short comment. Big Dan, you told us that it is very important to make a strong relationship with other real estate agents, but also with those new home real estate, new home sales person.
Right.
So I had a client from Iraq. It was a family. They came and talked to me. They didn't sign nothing. They refused to sign nothing. And I showed them like new houses. They were looking for like a new house, and they didn't just like it then. And I said, okay, I'll send some resale houses. And I sent them some resale house. Call them. They didn't pick up my call. Text them. They didn't respond my. And I thought maybe I lost them, but they went back to the company. I registered them. Then there was like a cancel deal, and they jumped in that deal. I called them. They didn't pick up my call, and so the real estate, those salesperson from it was a KB Home. They called me. Hey Kim, your client is ready to sign. Okay, I'm on my way. And I was there. Everything we signed the deal. So and I was able to get the buyer broker agreement signed that day, which means if I didn't have a relationship with those salesperson, I would have lost that deal. Because those person from Iraq, it was very hard for me. I called them, they didn't pick up my call, ignored my texts. I'm getting a deal with them, but I don't think they really wanted to work with me. You see?
Good job.
It's all the relationship. You set it up. You did your job.
Yep.
You guys should all think about new builds with clients. There's not a lot of inventory out there. New builds are definitely being incentivized for us to sell them.
Well, 60% of all the sales in Tucson now are on new build construction.
Right.
That tells you something.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of
I
opportunity.
don't know what, but it does tell you something.
I don't know what it is, but it tells you something. It's a shifting market. We need to shift our intents. So who's actually had a new home sale? Raise your hand. Thumbs up, head nods, whatever. Aren't they the easiest friggin' things?
Absolutely.
It's like that old cooking show, Set It and Forget It.
Yep. Oops.
Like all of a sudden, bam, you got a closing. You're like, I totally forgot about this one. I'm not lying. This has happened. I have had agents call me, I have a closing next week on a new build. I don't know what to do. So you need to get all your paperwork in the system and write a letter about your thing.
Show up.
Yeah, just show up.
Miracle Mile.
That's going to be something. I want you guys to all have more new builds because they're starting to pay. And some builders, the more you have a relationship with them, the more and more deals you do, the higher your percentages go. Amanda Clark closed out a couple of deals last year, and some of them were 5% on the buy side because of how many new builds she's done in that community.
Mhm.
You know, and some of the companies, some of the builders offer incentives. Like if you get 2 or 3, let's say you get 3 sales within a 12-month period, you get a vacation voucher, and you know, like a $4,000 voucher to go to Detroit. It's wonderful.
I mean, $4,000 in Detroit. Can't you buy Detroit?
It used to be Hawaii, but yes, it's a travel voucher now.
Detroit's a great place. I tell you, it really is. Especially in the wintertime when it's 25 below zero. It is.
Best time to buy real estate in Detroit is December. You got $4,000, you can buy a city block.
Think of all the In-N-Out burgers you can get.
All of the In-N-Out burgers. If you guys don't catch the joke, In-N-Out Burger doesn't go that far. I just want to see some excitement out of you guys. I missed you the last couple of days. I'm glad to see you're here. I heard that things were still carrying on in my absence, and that's all because of your awesome tutelage, so thank you. Any objections you came over the last couple of days you needed some help with?
No objections, but I'd like to go over with you, obviously, in a separate call, about an upcoming listing.
Okay. Well, we'll call you right after this.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
That was easy.
That was easy. I need one of those buttons.
Right? Yes, we do.
Was easy.
There we go. Thanks.
There you
I knew Dick had it.
Of course, Dick has it.
I couldn't figure out why I looked weird on the screen. I had a background. So
Doesn't Stormy look good? I mean, what a great photograph of him. And watch for his new video that's premiering on his Facebook site, even as we speak right now.
We'll
What do we need to know about Stormy? Stormy,
Yeah.
please share. What do we need to know?
Well, I'm just forecasting the market for Tucson, you know, and I can, yeah, and I can just tell you whether to buy or sell.
Get
God,
it? Whether to buy?
I got that.
is that your tagline now? Huh?
I'm a scripts guy. You can't run a pun past me. Come on now. I'm all about play on words.
Oh man, I missed the pun. What was it?
He said whether or not to buy a house.
Yeah,
Weather.
Oh, wait, or not? I got it.
he's back from Los Angeles, you know. He's one of those people that escaped California and came back. But we love him.
I had a good email this morning. I was trying to connect with this investor, and he finally said yes, he would like to use me to help him. And then I'm like, oh, great, can we meet, you know, Thursday, which was yesterday. Didn't hear nothing. It was like crickets all day. I'm like, oh. Well, he emailed me early this morning and said, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, just saw your email. I'm out of town till Tuesday. We can meet then. I'm like, awesome. So I didn't lose him. He was just out of town and busy. So that was good.
He just couldn't be bothered. I actually have, I found a really cool resource now that you say something about investors. I found a really cool resource I'm going to share with you guys here as soon as I can find the link. And download it, play with it. It's really neat. So copying the link into the chat now. So make sure you get it. I didn't change all the graphics in it yet because I hadn't played around with it all that much. It was a really neat tool where you can put in some information about the sales price, the down payment, and get an analysis on it quickly, cash over cash, return on investment kind of thing. And then showing you, if you kind of look at it for investors and say, look, this is what it's looking like. And it just gives a really neat report. So check it out. I think it'd be interesting for y'all to.
I can't fucking get onto Zoom and my computer. I don't know what the fuck.
God
That
loves
wasn't
it.
recorded, was it?
Oh, it absolutely was. It's okay though.
Uh-oh, F-bomb.
It happens.
Oh, Stormy.
It won't load on your computer, Stormy, or you just can't get in for the password? Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Here, Stormy, I'm gonna
Hear
email
all
you.
that.
Okay. We don't have virgin ears over here.
What are you talking about? I am.
Oh, sorry. Damn. That's right.
Dan, you were talking about investors. I was going to share, you know how the guy talked to us recently about investing, and many of you were on the call, and I grabbed a bunch of his screenshots too. I know Larry did, and I've shared them with a couple people, and also just bringing up investing more with people lately. And a lady that I was just on my database, don't know her well at all. She had just bought personally, and I said, well, would you be interested in investing in the future? And she's like, yeah, I am. So I sent her a couple of those slides just to show people, because he had some really compelling slides. So if just you're looking for something to talk about, I think investing is the more we talk about it, once you focus on it, so.
Mara, I must have missed that. Can you send me those slides? That would be great.
Me as well, if you would.
Sorry, I can. They might be kind of big files. I just took screenshots of his slides. So sure. I might have to send them in groups. But yeah, there was some really compelling stuff.
Can we go to him and ask him to send us his slides?
He said he's changing it. I think he might have offered them though. I can't remember now.
We'll work on it.
I think he didn't want to share his slides.
I think because he said he changes them all the time.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, I did watch that. Yeah, he did not want to share his slides. I remember that.
Did you get some of them?
I'll have to check my phone.
If you have not done so, find our Keller Williams Southern Arizona YouTube page. Go subscribe to it. There's tons of great videos that we post there. Tons.
And didn't someone say they had a investor seminar? I found the new homebuyer seminar. If you guys haven't found that, it's like a seminar in a box. And they were encouraging us to do those like a webinar, like a Zoom. But they have all the info there, so you can just really tailor it to your own name. But the whole seminar is there, and the marketing, and anyway, so that seemed like a really good resource for the first-time home buyer. The PowerPoint's in there and everything.
That's on the KWSA face.
I think, is it the university, KW? I can send you that one too, because now that I'm trying to think where I saw it, I did download it all. I can forward it.
Yeah, I mean, we can get lost going in and getting all this information. It's great. So yeah, it's wonderful. Thank you.
Ever feel like we're on Hollywood Squares?
Only every time you tell us about it.
That's right. I feel, I love it.
Oh yeah, I wanted to, if anyone is interested, maybe I can just send this all to you, Dan, and then you can distribute it as you like. I signed up with the Appraisers Institute and downloaded a lot of books, PDF files, plus I have the hard books, but got a lot of really nice books that if you guys want to look for them, go through, get information about how the appraisers do things. So I really wanted to know. So
I'd like stuff like that. It's good to know and stuff. Someone do me a favor and click the link I put in the chat. That is the video for Steve Chater's class, the one you guys were talking about. The ones you did screenshots for, the investor stuff. It is not public on our YouTube page. I just want to make sure it works, because I think we have it as hidden that only you guys can get it.
The one I put in about financial freedom, that was a cool, I think that grabs people's attention because it shows, hey, if you invest in a home and those rents start paying for the next home, and it kind of gives that big picture of how you can, and I've just been talking about how it augments your financial or your retirement, and started using that word financial freedom because he said that like wealth building or something doesn't really resonate with folks today, but financial freedom does.
Dan, it does work. It opened for me.
Okay, cool. And I just made it public. Building your business by helping others build wealth is the title line in there. It's the Steve Chater class. So check it out. That's going to be, if you weren't able to watch that video, spend the time to download, or just sit and watch it. Spend some time to download that information into your brain. There's a lot of great things that were in that video that were stemmed around this book, Hold, which really change your mindset on buying properties, holding them, and having, like Mara said, the investment, because the one investment pays for the next, pays for the next, pays for the next. It's a great book. This is part of the series of the things we were teaching. This is by the same similar authors, the ones we've been hearing in our team meetings, Steve Chater, Linda McKissick. These are some great names in not only real estate, but also wealth building. So learn from those who have figured it out. There's no reason to recreate the wheel. We've already got it as round as it ever is going to be. All we need you to do is put your flair and color on it.
I'm signing and giving these as gifts, the Hold books, to my new investors, and they really, really like them.
That's an awesome. It's a $15 investment in your future, and I think it'll change people's lives. So have an investor seminar. I know Patrick Allen over at the Team Integrity does a investor seminar. He's going to try to go back to do. He used to do them once a month. And he'd pick up quite a bit of buyers from him. These are opportunities. We talk about having consultations, with one-on-one buyer, right? Buyer consultations. Why wouldn't you want to have a group of them together? Have a new buyer seminar, and then a wealth building seminar, financial freedom seminar, financial freedom with real estate. And then you start talking enough, you bring these people in and out. They may not be ready right now, but when that time comes to sell their house or buy another house, or they're going to think, hey, that lady that was teaching us about, financial freedom through real estate, what was her name? Oh yeah, I got a card somewhere. I think it was Mara. Boom.
It really does work. I've only got a couple of investors and one that's most serious, and he's really starting to downsize because he's older and sell his stuff. And it was a cold call. It's like 4 years ago. So I sold a duplex for him first. Then he referred me to another person. Then he had another property to sell, and he referred me another one this year. So that's 4 deals from this one guy in like 4 years. So
that's where your business really explodes, is the repeat and referral. I mean, I just closed out 2 last month that I had sold houses to a year prior. That makes it easy when there is no competition. They just call you back. Hey, we need something bigger. Or, hey, we're moving out of town. Or, hey, can you help us sell? Yeah, absolutely. What do you got?
And if anyone's interested, go to Keller Inc., INK, and they have resources. Under the resource tab, they have resources for all the books, for Hold, for one thing, Shift, everything. And they have lots of nice resources and lots of good stuff.
All the good stuff. Click on Resources tab. Look at that. The Hold worksheet.
And can you share your screen?
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, whatever you're clicking, then we can look at it.
Yes, please.
That's just giving you way too much insight on what I'm clicking on now, isn't it? So Keller Inc., kellerinc.com. It'll take you to the website, main page. If you guys haven't seen this, this is the book series. You can get Social for free. It's a great book on social media stuff. Again, the MREA. One thing, Millionaire Real Estate, MREI, Millionaire Real Estate Investor. Shift, Flip, Hold, and Your First Home book. Those are pretty cool to give out to clients, but they're kind of sold out. I think I have one in my office somewhere. Unless someone took it, but that could be happening. You go to resources, click on the resources, and you have all the resources that you can need. Millionaire Real Estate, figures, task for Megs, the quiz, economic model. If you guys want to really look at your business, this is how you do it. You literally just put in how many listing appointments you want to do and how much money you want to make, and we can do the math. Success is a mathematical road.
Hey, Dan, but I mean, that's why we got Command, right? I mean, you don't even have to buy that book. You go on to Command, it does all that for you too. It's for free.
It is absolutely in Command.
Yeah,
Have you done it?
Well, all those resources are free too.
But
The resources are free. Yeah.
Cool.
Do you have a copy of the MREA, Stormy?
Oh yeah, bro. I got that one. I got the first one. That wasn't the first one. That was the second one I had. The first one I had was the red book. I don't know. I forget what it is.
MREA.
Not that one. The Millionaire Real Estate Agent. I got that one.
This is the
that one. Yeah, that one. That MREA.
This is all the MREA.
Yeah, that's a badass book, dude. And I worked it for free through negotiations. So, you know, I'm telling you, Keller Williams is awesome.
We try to give you guys the resources. Well, I want you all to read that book. You should read that book at least once a year. Just like they say, even if you've gone through a class, go through it again. You're going to pick up something you didn't hear the first time. If you've read a book, read it again. You're going to pick up something you didn't read to the first time. And I'm sure that there's massive successfully agents out there that have read the book a couple of times, and they're in it. It's just a roadmap for success. The more that you memorize effectively the roadmap, it's easier for you to get there, right? You hit a fork in the road, you already know which way to go.
Go to Stormy's Facebook site and watch his video. It's A Star Reborn.
Definitely. 2 thumbs up.
Reborn star.
I do want to mention a little hiccup when you're in Keller Inc. and if you're trying to download any of the Excel sheets in Google, it may give you an error, but switch over to Explorer and it'll open right up. So that's a little thing I found out.
All right, the link to Stormy's video is in the chat. We're going to leave you on that. We have shared a lot of chat things today, so make sure that you get in there and get the links. If you need to, click the 3 dots to the right, and you can. Thought you could download it.
Save chat.
Save chat. So.
Yeah, it worked.
Cool. Well, if you guys need me, it is Friday of Awesomeness. It is October 2nd. It is a wonderful day to be a realtor here in Arizona, especially with the greatest company in the world, right, Dick? Keller Williams, Southern Arizona.
Absolutely, positively, they're good, buddy.
Awesome, guys. Well, thank you for spending your morning with me. Go out there, lead generate for your future successes. If you're doing Ignite, it starts in about 23 minutes. I'll see you guys there.
Tommy.
Bye, everyone.
Real quick.
Bye.